Durst the worst?
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Oh, Durst the worst.
Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst?
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Mad Build Back Better vibes. Drug traffickers arrested in California with 150,000 fentanyl pills released after just days in jail without bail, I'm assuming here. The men were arrested on Friday for being in possession of 150,000 Fenty pills. So that's enough to like level a mid to large size city. Let's get into this frickin' article. 2 drug traffickers in California who were arrested last week for being in possession of 150,000 fentanyl pills, enough to kill millions of people, were released back onto the streets, officials said. Jose de Zedenheja, or whatever, 25, and Benito Madrigal, 19, both from Washington, were arrested during a traffic stop turned drug bust in Tulare on Friday. They were booked into the Tulare, is that how you pronounce that shit? Who gives a fuck? County pretrial facility on charges of possession, transportation, and selling of illegal drugs, officials say. I don't care because I don't think that these savages, that's a new slur that just dropped, should be in the country in the first place, dude. They're here for ill intent. They're selling drugs that could only be, in this context, used to traffic in order to, usually to lace heroin packs with the fentanyl to get one junkie to flip, basically to OD, so that hype gets around about that particular dealer's product, like, because addicts want the OD shit. That's the entire point. The entire point of trafficking this shit is death and destruction and mayhem, just so that they can make money. They received a court order to release both suspects from custody on their own recognizance. That much. Total street value of the 150,000 pills, which is estimated to be $750,000, $750,000 Man, oh man. That is intent to distribute, too. Like, there's no possible way you could argue. Quote, all inmates booked into the jails are sent through what is known as the risk assessment process through the Tulare County Probation Department. That risk assessment is then sent to a judge with the court, who then determines whether or not the individual arrested is held on bail or if they are to be released. Wow. What is the name of the frickin' judge? What's the name of the... Wait, do they even provide that? They don't provide the name of the judge. What the fuck? That's weird, man. So back out on the streets, what else can these psychos do? Sheriff Mike Boudreau said he strongly disagrees with the decision to release the traffickers, citing public safety concerns, but said his office was forced to comply with the court order. What do you mean, all the safety concerns? Boo-hoo, white males, right? These are just economically downtrodden. They have to sell $750,000 worth of fucking Fenty pills. They have to do that, dude. It's socioeconomic factors. They seized 150 packages with 1,000 fentanyl pills in each, enough to potentially kill several million people. Officials said, okay, that's a typo, each pill sells for about $5, meaning the bust netted about $750,000 worth of deadly drugs. That's fucked up, dude. Fox also reports when they were caught a day earlier. Let's check out the video for some more context here.
Now, stunning new images into Fox of a major drug bust in California. Police there say they recovered 50,000 fentanyl pills during a traffic stop Friday night in Tulare, a city about 3 hours north of Los Angeles. There were 150 packages of 1,000 pills each, enough lethal doses to kill several million people. The haul was an estimated $750,000. 2 men from Washington State are under arrest. They are charged with possession, transportation, and selling of illegal drugs. The border crisis, of course, creating an explosion of fentanyl coming into our country, with deaths and overdoses soaring. We'll bring you new information on that as it comes in.
Hey, Whitey, you oppose being, you oppose your family members getting addicted to heroin and then eventually overdosing on fentanyl? Dude, that's xenofagmo, racemo, istophobia, phoboistia, dude. Yeah, it's 50 times more potent than actual heroin. So basically, yeah, again, like I said, heroin dealers, they buy this stuff to drop like a tiny little bit on a handful of packs so that somebody will overdose and then drum up hype for that person's product. It's that cynical, it's that fucked up. Predominantly white people, as I understand, are the ones overdosing on this and dying. What is it, like 70,000 people a year or some shit like that? Some figures somewhere in this article. Right. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, National Center for Health Statistics estimates there were 107,622 drug overdose deaths in 2021, with 71,238 of those deaths related to synthetic opioids such as fentanyl. So about 70,000 are claimed through synthetic opioids, but fentanyl appears to be one of the most common ones. So yeah, when Trump piped up about this, about illegal immigrants coming through and like distributing fentanyl, like just literal poison, when he said that during the 2016 campaign, it was lambasted by liberals in the media and stuff like that. Again, I mean, these people just side with terrorism. They side with poisoning people. The left sides with death, destruction, mayhem, greed, killing babies, drugging babies, indoctrinating babies, mutilating babies genitally or otherwise. I mean, they side with decay, just societal decay and collapse. So this is one of the many reasons why I say, like, if you voted Democrat in 2020, if you lambasted Trump supporters from 2016 onward, you're just a subhuman sack of shit, and that's all I really have to say to you. Every video will just be devoted to me saying one version or another of, if you vote Democrat, if you are 1 centimeter left of center, you side with these savages. You'd side with these savages. You would never call them savages. You would lambaste people who would say that. And that's why your left is garbage.
Nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, you good boy, did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, you good boy, just a rectum, gone on some hills, on some hills, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, you good boy, did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, you good boy, down rabbit hole, bitch off and hurt, stopped on the blues, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, you good boy, did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, nothing, did you nothing, I did you nothing, you good boy, did you nothing.
I ain't do nothing.